Samantabhadra has two meanings in Himalayan art. It also has two meanings in iconography and in Tibetan and Himalayan Buddhism. Samantabhadra is the name of a Bodhisattva out of Mahayana literature, but Samantabhadra is also the name for the primordial Buddha, and this, I believe, comes out of the Kunchik Gyalpo Tantra of the Nyingma tradition. Now, so right away we have an issue where we have to be very conscious because we have two common words. One is more common from an abstract way because of the types of teachings and how often these teachings are taught and referenced in Mahayana Buddhism, and that's Samantabhadra the Bodhisattva out of the sutras. But then we have Samantabhadra Buddha out of the Nyingma Tantras, and this figure is quite popular in art, both as sculpture and painting and mural. Now, Samantabhadra Buddha looks very different from the Samantabhadra Bodhisattva. The Buddha form actually is very distinctive and unique because he has the appearance, he has the general bodily proportions, and the face and the head appears like a Buddha, with an ushnisha, with elongated ears, with an urna in the forehead, so with the three lines under the neck, along the neck, and also seated in the Vajra asana posture. Now, he's also blue in color. So this is very, very different from any kind of depiction of Samantabhadra the Bodhisattva, who always appears in a peaceful manner, youthful, lots of jewelry, lots of heavenly garments, and often riding an elephant. So this figure is very different. Blue in color, seated in a meditation posture, naked, no ornaments, no earrings, no jewelry, no clothing, and more often than not, he will be embracing his consort, Samantabhadri, who is often white or palish in color to give some contrast to the dark blue Samantabhadra. So she is seated in his lap, embracing Samantabhadra. This is the general appearance. We can also find forms of Samantabhadra where he is not embracing the consort. We can also very occasionally find forms of Samantabhadra where he does have clothes and ornaments. But I'm just saying this not to confuse you, but there are situations, but then it's going to be very difficult to differentiate that form from Akshobhya or other Buddhas. The only real difference is he's blue in color, he has his two hands in the meditation gesture, with or without a consort, but with beautiful, peaceful and heavenly ornaments and garments. So that is a clue, having the hands in the meditation posture, that it is in fact Samantabhadra. Whereas Akshobhya always has the right hand extended forward in an earth-touching gesture, similar to Shakyamuni Buddha. Now, Samantabhadra can be found as a central figure, yes, in paintings, and a central figure, especially in murals in temples and monasteries. But in scrollwork paintings, he is most often seen at the very top center of paintings as the progenitor, as the originator of the Nyingma Tantras and the Nyingma system of practice. Then he would take the primary position at the top center, as all teachings and deities come from him. So this is the first place to look, and also this is a very important way to recognize and to differentiate between what is a Nyingma tradition painting and what is a Sarma tradition painting. The Sarma schools of Sakya, Kagyu, Jonan, Gelug, they follow primarily the depictions and the using the name of Vajradhara as the primordial Buddha, and he has a different appearance. He always appears as a peaceful deity, or slightly peaceful, slightly wrathful, with ornaments, and he holds a Vajran bell in the Vajra embracing gesture at the heart, with or without a consort. It depends on the tradition. But Samantabhadra is very important because it is one of the most important distinguishing characteristics between a Nyingma iconographic composition and a different school, a Jonang, a Kagyu, a Gelug. So recognizing the form of Samantabhadra and embracing Samantabhadri is very, very good to learn, so as to be able to recognize differences between different traditions. So, press the like button, you can subscribe, you can comment, but you can also join HAR on Patreon and help support the work we do.